A microphone check. A microphone check, check. A microphone check. Good morning, everyone. Tom here, aka Nostradamus. The market is opening in 4 minutes. I am excited, I guess. It's the last trading day of the year. One of my best trading years ever. Bit of an anomaly. It's pretty much just one in everything. I was looking through my profit and losses. I had some losses, but the losses were small. One loss was in the NASDAQ future where I accidentally misclicked and went, I don't know, long or short. The big NASDAQ, not the mini NASDAQ. Lost $1,400 in like 5 seconds. Anyway, let's take a look at what's going on. Big news of the day, big news of the weekend is definitely Bitcoin. I feel like someone keeps saying that's the trade of our species. I'm standing by it. I do think Bitcoin going to 500,000, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million is all on the table. Ooh, hot. Hot, hot, hot. Yeah, I do think that's on the table. I'm not crazy. Am I crazy? I get some exciting news. I did open some crypto exchanges this weekend. I keep diving deeper and deeper down that rabbit hole. As I learn more and more about blockchain, I am convinced it is going to completely disrupt finance. I do think it's going to overtake gold. I think it's going to overtake the dollar. I think it's going to overtake it all. I opened an exchange. I opened an account on Kraken, Gemini, and Binance. Heard a lot of great things about all of them. So far, I can tell you I was most excited about Kraken, but they don't have an easy way to fund your account. I think, as far as I can tell, the only way to fund that account is with a wire transfer. Dude, I don't got time for that unless they change how easy wire transfers are to do and the fees on those. So Kraken, you got to get your S together on that one. Gemini was really easy. It was on all of them. You have to do the whole KYC, know your customer, send in driver's license. 2 of them even required sending in like a energy bill or what have you. Gemini hasn't done that yet. I don't know that they are, or maybe they did. I don't remember. It's all pretty nifty though. Like they'll send a link to your phone, you take pictures, and it can be a little confusing if you're a boomer and you're not very good with technology. That being said, if you're not very good with technology, you're probably not in cryptocurrency. Am I right? Anyway, market opening in 1 minute. I did go long too many NASDAQs yesterday, just for the hell of it, just to be engaged, just to be involved. And that turned out pretty good, you know. Actually, I went long one, and then Trump said he folded and signed the bill. So I'm like, well, let's go, dude. The NASDAQ's gonna move on that, I believe. 1 second, please. So we know the Democrats are down to give $2,000. I believe they're doing an amendment. I believe it's going to the Senate today to vote on possible 2,000. I don't think, gang, what's going on? Thinking about you because my Mara position is going to be up nice. It is up nice. It's up $3. You know, that's a very good question. That's a lot of what I'm going to be trying to figure out this week. I want to open a Uniswap account and start figuring out how to do that whole thing, the whole decentralized thing. I have installed MetaMask. I've only been able to get money into Gemini, so I haven't bought any Ethereum with that yet. I think that money's on hold, but I just did put in my KYC, so I'm going to start figuring that out today and this week. I definitely want to start putting content out there for traders that want to get into cryptocurrency and start learning the beginning stuff. And I am going to start diving down the rabbit hole of even looking for altcoins, those good projects that are a really good opportunity. You know, I'm not going to go crazy, find a couple different altcoin projects that are really cheap, throw a little money at it. got to figure out the whole gas fee thing and the whole fee thing. So the whole fee thing's like an immediate turn off for getting into all that, and it's going to be hard to bridge the gap to retail investors with that. So I'm also going to be very curious to see. But if you can make money in it, and then, you know, there's it's not easy. There's some technological hurdles. So it's a whole new way, you know, different way of learning, and there's quite a bit to it. So for that to advance, you know, hopefully they continue to make that easier and easier and less fees. We'll have to see. But I'm really excited about that. And, you know, I'm always looking for a good hobby and hobbies that help me make money. We're early to the game. Really excited about that. But man, just, you know, stretching your money everywhere. So we'll have to see how the Tastyworks exchange, coin exchange is. In the beginning, it's only going to be a few coins as far as I know. I don't know how much that's going to evolve. Hopefully it evolves. Like I expect to see a lot of evolution in that whole thing this next year. But when it comes to staking, that's something that definitely interests me. Something I'm going to be definitely looking into, like right away. But we'll have to see how it goes. I believe, yeah, I don't know on Binance, but I'll look into that. I'm going to look into that for you with Binance. Though I'm like, as of right now, it looks like I'm going to be mostly looking to stay with Gemini. I think even Binance was kind of a pain to put money in, but I will look at that further today on both of those, and I can follow up with you on that tomorrow. So I'll look into that for you. How you doing today? The NASDAQ is falling off a cliff right now. What's going on? Market open. Well, I mean, it's still up 90, but I think it was up like 120, 100, over 100. Bitcoin still hovering around that 27,000. I am going to be pressed for a decision this week. Like, is Bitcoin going to go to 30,000 before the future market closes for me? Probably on Thursday. I'm going to be very nervous holding this future through this next weekend, but I probably will. Unless, if Bitcoin were to drop back down to like 22,000, 23,000 before then, I might take it off just to be safe. Still be up in the position. I don't know, dude. Like, again, I'm waiting for this exchange on Tastyworks to open so I can just buy the damn Bitcoin, not be leveraged, just forget about it, and eventually put it in a cold storage. What do you have? Do you have cold storage? I was going to get the Ledger, but nah, I'm kind of like, nah, I want to get that other one now. I forget the name of it. It starts with a T. Probably going to get that one. I want to put it in cold storage and then go bury it out in the desert. Memorize my key phrase. Old school espionage spy, not on paper anywhere. Hopefully I don't get hit in the head. Maybe I'll just do, I'm not going to tell you. I got some ideas. I'm going to be crypto about my 24 key passphrase. I think, I don't know. It's Wild Wild West. Yeah, they're going to vote. As far as I know, they're going to vote on that today. I don't know, like, so I think the NASDAQ's pumping again. So I think the thought is that they're no longer, as far as I know, Trump's no longer asking for 2,000 plus 2,000 per dependent. So it's kind of, it might be kind of a meet in the middle when it comes to the Senate, because, you know, everyone in the Senate's like, oh, what the hell's going on here? We don't know what to do about our president. So I think it would be, obviously it would be extremely good for the economy if they went with $2,000. We need it. Long term, is it going to hurt us? Maybe. And then we're going to need another stimulus package. It's probably going to be even a bigger one coming down the pipeline. I think, me personally, I think we're not even close to seeing the worst yet. But it's one of the big reasons that's going to continue to accelerate cryptocurrency. I mean, between institutional buying, between easier and newer on-ramps, PayPal, Square, even like, you know, good, you know, brokers like Tastyworks, you're going to have other brokers coming online with it. You got Ethereum derivatives coming out next year. People, there's going to be tons of stories of, you know, this guy made millions overnight and things like that. So people, the FOMO, even the institutional FOMO is going to be real. I think it's going to be an amazing year, especially if you're diversified into crypto. As long as you don't get too crazy and YOLO into some like Cardano or something, like, who knows, Cardano. Actually, I'm bullish on Cardano. That's kind of what altcoin should I buy? In this week, I will be going down that rabbit hole of staking, airdrops, all that stuff, man. You know, it's exciting. Exciting like this Mara play you gave me. Even Riot's up big, baby. Let's go. I got Riot over in the small account. I am getting very bullish on BFT short and midterm. What is BFT? So I only have the warrants in BFT. Very bullish. $16. I think this stock is an easy 50% upside. I'm beginning to become very bullish on this. Long term though, like they're probably an acquisition, someone else is just going to scoop them up. They're going to need to get into the crypto game one way or the other, or, you know, eventually anyone that doesn't get into that, in my opinion, is going to be, it's going to be like Petro, man. It's the way of the dinosaur. NNDM, someone rolled up a newspaper and smacked me on the news with that one. I'm extremely bullish NNDM. I would be inclined to buy more right now, but I'm actually just going to hold off on that for this week. If I stay negative in this, I'm going to take a loss. You know, a very small amount of tax harvesting. And right now, you know, down $400, it would be a small loss overall considered. I do think this will pump back into the week. NNDM is down off their offering. They announced that they sold like 31 million shares at $7.50. yeah, definitely. You know, that's the thing, man. And I'm still trying to figure out a lot of these YouTube channels. I found a few really good ones, but there's a lot of them out there. They just do a lot of, alt seasons coming, and, you know, I get it. You're trying to get, and I don't know. I don't want to get too negative, but talking about, I just took all my Bitcoin and now I'm moving it to Ethereum. And now I just took all my Ethereum and now I'm moving it to this altcoin and blah blah blah, man. Like, that's a scary game if you ask me. So I'm more of I'm going to accumulate as much Bitcoin as I can while it's still price where it's at. And even if it was like next year, if it hits $200,000 or $300,000, I'm going to continue to put $100 a month or whatever into it and just keep investing. And I'm going to start building out Ethereum. And when it comes to altcoins, it's going to be like, man, you know, do your research and then just find those gems, really figure out a good project, find it when it's cheap, and throw like $500 at it. Maybe you get lucky. You know, nothing crazy. I am not familiar with RSR. I will definitely, so let's see what we got. What is RSR? Come on, Bitcoin. We need to get back. I don't even know what I want Bitcoin to do right now until I can actually, I mean, it going up would be a first world problem, that's for sure. All right, so excuse me. All right, I could have sworn I started some of these. Maybe it just doesn't save them, or I gotta probably create an account. What just happened? I need to create an account. All right, so what is RSR? Don't sell. Yeah, I have no intention of selling my Bitcoin. I'm not really big on the gold and silver, to be honest. I never really have been. So I'm probably not going to take your advice on that one. I definitely want to buy real estate. I'm going to have quite a bit of real estate just through, handed down to me. But I did. Real estate's a tough one. I kind of want to get into it, but man, it's a lot of work. I want to buy, like I want to go out and buy a new house, a house that I want to be in, and I kind of want to Airbnb this one, but at the same time, I don't even want to stay in the city. So I got to figure that out. In order to do all that, it's tough because I would want to move to where I want to like retire probably, and then start accumulating real estate. I sure as hell don't want to retire where I live now. So I don't know if I want to have that hassle of having real estate, hours away. But I definitely, and it's a lot of work, man. You got to go out there, find your deals. You kind of got to know what you're doing. And that, so I definitely want to get into that. We'll have to see. But, even just me moving is going to require, at this point in my life, would require finding a job to wherever I moved or continue to work remotely. And that's all possible. So we'll have to see how the next couple of years shake out. Hopefully, Bitcoin goes to 4 million and it won't matter anymore. I can live wherever the hell I want, right? I can sell 1 Bitcoin and then just start buying real estate, etc. But no, definitely, I definitely agree with everything you're saying. I don't think buying gold and silver is bad. It's just not my thing, to be honest. I would rather, and it's definitely way more riskier, but I would definitely just rather put it in crypto instead. And then put my other diversity in. No, I look, I don't disagree with you when it comes to silver. I do not. And I don't hold against anyone that diversifies into precious metals. I actually currently, it's just short term, but I did have a precious metal short on. I don't anymore. Let's take a look at where that's at. That's actually up a point, a little over a point. Gold is up 14 points, and this is the futures, and silver's up a little under a point. Take a look. What is SLV? So do you buy it with like just the GLD and the SLV, or do you buy gold miners? I don't know, man. That just, I would again, like, I don't have anything against it. It's just a boring trade to me, I guess. I'm an adrenaline junkie, man. I need that adrenaline pump. As I get older, I might put some in there. Oh, no, yeah, I agree. Long term for sure, I guess. I mean, crypto's a threat to it, right? But it's always going to be a commodity that's needed. So I don't know. We'll have to see. Do you do it with ETFs, or how do you do it? All right, let's go. Let's see what's going on. So the Nasdaq's hovering around 100 points. Bitcoin, this is since yesterday, so Bitcoin's probably hovering around 27.1 still, just based on the future price. My BFT warrants are up pretty good. I am actually very, very bullish on BFT. I might put a video out today discussing BFT, LCA. LCA always gets a lot of clicks. LCA is up $1. I believe the vote is today or tomorrow. What is the vote on that? Should be news on that. I think I had a $30 to $35 price target short term on LCA. LCA, as I say, boys and girls, I will put out videos of the stocks I like. I do not try and get clicks off of them, and I even show you that I trade them. And I even, LCA was the only thing I've had wrong publicly in a video. I've definitely gotten QuantumScape and RMG wrong. I didn't think they were good buys, and boy, they're coming for the pigs on that when it comes to the EV market, huh? Anyway, LCA was the only thing publicly I had kind of wrong for a while, but it's up about 50% now. So that's coming good. What else? I was early on Workhorse. I made money on Workhorse. I was bullish. I'm like, nah, man, this stock is garbage. I said sell it in the 30s. A lot of hate. Hyliion, I was extremely bullish in the beginning, and then I became bearish, and I said sell it in the 50s. A lot of hate on that. So it's been a good year. Hopefully 2021 will be another good year of nothing but winners. But you need to buy physical coins. Yeah, no. But I'm kind of like, so you need to buy physical coins as a hedge. I don't disagree with that. And eventually I might start doing that. I'm just worried even in a total collapse. Precious metals, you know. I don't know. I'm not saying you're wrong or right. I just I missed LCA plug Neo. Like, yeah, no, I'm the same way. Again, like I want to put everything into Bitcoin. Like I don't see it would be extremely reckless, but I think it's going to pay off. If the hardest part with honestly the hardest part, like I'm 100% convinced that I'm right. Bitcoin is going to the moon. And the hardest part with that will be the volatility. There will be some gut-wrenching volatility. Plug, which one's plug? Blink was another one, man. Like that thing's $50. A lot of people were asking me about Blink when it was $6. I wasn't interested just because they had that whole potential fraud thing. Or their machines were acting up or rounding errors. Man, I gotta stop doing this. I constantly just talking about things without having my screen up. My apologies. Riot, yeah, Riot. I'm excited about that one. I bought that over in my small account too. Why is my small? You know, I'm surprised Neo is just flat right now. There's so much news going on with Neo. Potential Apple partnerships, acquisitions. Some Chinese report came out. Xpeng is killing me over in the small account today. NNDM is starting to make a comeback. I should have bought 500 more shares on that dip. But I was a little bit of a chicken, I guess. BFTs are moving. What else we got? LCA's up $1. And Neo, man, I really expect more out of Neo today. How's Tesla? Tesla was up quite a bit today. Tesla is up $16. It is a moving. Everyone expected that to fall off. Yeah, dude, I'm like Neo. I'm extremely, extremely bullish on Neo. I have 700 shares over here. I want to buy more. I got some cash to do it. Let's do it. Let's just, you talked me into it. Maybe this is going to be a swing trade. Maybe I hold it. We're going to YOLO this up. I now have 1,000 shares of Neo, boys and girls. So when I put out a Neo video, I am extremely bullish. When I put out a Bitcoin video, almost every video I have is in Bitcoin. I have 1.45 Bitcoin over in Robinhood. I'm putting $500 a day into my BlockFi account, buying Bitcoin, getting interest on Bitcoin, excites the hell out of me. I have 1 Bitcoin long future on. This is a 5-to-1 leverage. So this is the equivalent of having. So when I say I'm bullish Bitcoin, it's in the pudding, right? Where is P5 today? What the hell is P5? Yeah, Blink, man. Whew. I got that one wrong, but I don't like. There's a few I don't understand. RMG, QuantumScape, and Blink. I don't know, dude. If you were one of the lucky ones that got into those, and you're in those kind of profits, please, please, please. I mean, I'm not a financial advisor. Do not take financial advice from me, but I would definitely be considering taking some of that off the table. But saying that, I'm not doing I should very easily be doing the same thing in SPE. I am up 3x. 3 to 4x in SPE. Where am we at? What did I buy this at? Like $15? Plus I lowered my cost basis with premium. So let's just say $15. So I'm up 3x in this. I should be taking half off the table, but I'm getting greedy. P5. Oh, P5. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. You, P5, and JF, you have definitely my biggest supporter coming in the chat. I greatly appreciate that. Hopefully we can build this over time. I'd much rather just do these market openings, do some earnings plays, talk about the market, bounce trade ideas off each other. I'm not looking to be huge, you know, just a little, make some money, figure it out together. I'm not sure. Gotta give him like Paul, like I don't want to be, you know what I'm doing there, right? P5, heavy P. P5, that's a good nickname. We'll give him that one. Pretty boring opening so far. So recap, man, I put 3 more 100 shares of NEO on and now I'm losing money. It's now down. Why is NEO down? That makes no sense. So much bullish news. That's fine. All right. Well, we're about 20 minutes in. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. I do want to start looking. So I am, like I said, I'm going to be looking at Kraken. I think Kraken's kind of off the table, the whole wireless thing. I will be looking into the Binance, be looking into the Gemini. I'm going to look into staking. I will definitely figure that out for you. What exchange are you on? Mara's a tough one, man. I don't know what I'm going to do with Mara. So to be quite honest, Mara and Riot were probably going to be coming off my board on the big account in early January for Bitcoin. A lot of this stuff's probably going to be coming off. I do want to keep, like, I'm very, very bullish NEO. I'm probably going to be keeping all that on. So I personally think NEO, I'm definitely going to be doing a video today on NEO. But I just did buy 300 shares of that. I think NEO has the potential of being a $1 trillion company in the next 3 to 5 years pretty easily. And those are some big words. All they've got a lot of good stuff coming out. They got a good CEO as far as I can tell, good head on his shoulders. So if I have 1,000 shares and NEO becomes a $1 trillion company, that means these shares will be around $1,000. I don't think that's out of the question. Is NEO going to make me a millionaire, boys and girls? Am I going to be able to hold true to holding 1,000 shares in NEO, though? NEO, again, it's a Chinese play. It scares the hell out of me. Yeah, I'm definitely going to check those out for staking. And I want to learn more about staking. It's quite overwhelming, though. There's a lot to it. And so my biggest concerns, obviously, are security. And the security, so far, biggest concerns are security and support. That's why I haven't even looked at Coinbase. The security and the support on Kraken is amazing, like really good. I'm not sure on Gemini yet. Kraken alone, I had to create 3 separate authenticator codes. So I was very impressed with that. But man, like, wire money, dude. I don't want to wire money. I almost wish they would allow credit cards, because I would just, you know, charge it to the game, get me my little credit card points, and then make sure you pay that off right away. Yeah. No, I feel you on that. That's why I'm taking it slow and I'm being really careful and I'm being really small. I don't like, again, security. I don't want my stuff stolen. It's not insured, but if you can claim it, you can, you know, if you can claim it, put it in your wallet. So I believe, and I'm definitely checking that too. Most of those put all of it in cold storage. So obviously the safest thing to do is to take custody of it. Excuse me, but you got to know what you're doing there. So yeah, that's all a part of what I'm going to be figuring out this week. Probably start doing more videos on it. Oh, that's a great idea. Thank you for that. That's a great idea. Yeah, see, that's something I've never transferred Bitcoin or Ethereum yet, and that's part of what I'll be figuring out this week. So thank you for that. Great idea. There we go, boys and girls. All right. let me wrap this up. I'll probably do some videos today. Maybe, I don't know. I'm going to be going down this Kraken, Gemini, Binance rabbit hole. I'll look into the staking for you. Hopefully you can come by tomorrow. Love everyone. Have a great week. Peace.